guys, it's Courtney from Your House Fitness, and we're gonna do a butterfly stretch today, which is one of the best, okay? One of the best. Feels pretty good. So, not everybody is the most flexible person out there, okay? So, don't feel too bad if your feet are way out here and your knees are up here, okay? We're just gonna go over how to make sure that you stay safe, okay? So if this is you and that's about all you got, then that's all you've got. If you feel a good stretch through your adductors here, your inner thigh muscles, and you don't have any pain in your knees, good for you, okay? You're gonna hold onto your ankles here and you're gonna do the best you can to try to walk your butt as close to your heels as you can, okay? So if you're a little bit more flexible, you're not so worried, okay, and your knees aren't up here, I want you to basically either pull your ankles towards your crotch, basically, or walk your bum towards your heels, okay? So the idea here, of course, is that I'm trying to get as close as I possibly can, okay? So this is about my maximum. So if I grab my toes, I can get a little closer here, okay? So once I'm here, the goal, of course, is to try to push my knees down. What I don't want you to do, though, is start wrenching on your toes. So the biggest mistake I see is people trying to break their own ankles by yanking on their toes to try to get deeper into the stretch. Be very careful, okay? If that's you don't even get to touch your toes. You're gonna have to grab your ankles. And I want you just to think of pushing your knees down, okay? So before there's any forward leaning where you're just gonna be rounding your back more, start to really focus on pushing the knees down, okay? So I'm gonna hold on to my ankles so that I have a little bit of leverage to push my chest up and push my knees down, okay? Again, it depends on the sport. If it's Pilates or yoga or like a stretching routine, it'll probably be a little different than if you're being trained to be, ballerina, ballet dancer, that sort of thing, dance. I've seen them do the stretch a little bit differently, but let's just go over the fitness version, okay? So basically, butterfly stretch just looks like that, okay? Basically, just think about trying to push your knees down towards the ground without hurting yourself, but again, also not cranking on the ankles to try to get any type of depth. So this is pretty good here. You can move a little bit, okay? Kind of like a figure 8 in the hips. And you can lean forward, but again, just making sure that you're not pulling on the toes. So this kind of idea here, okay? You should feel the stretch through the inner thigh and the groin, okay? If you're feeling anything else, like you're feeling pulling in the outside of the knees, inside of the knees, or anywhere else, you're pushing too far past your limit, okay? So there's no benefit to that when you're trying to stretch joints. They don't stretch, don't do it. So again, adductor stretch, fantastic stretch, easy stretch to get into. Just be really careful, listen to your joints, and yeah, have some fun. Hopefully you can incorporate this into your regular activity, and until next time, all right? Happy butterfly stretching. Oh.